youth as well. You're a get up and go person. How do you think you will handle, if you're successful in the Parliament, to deal with the other politicians you have to deal with?
It's really, really a difficult situation, but that's the difference with me, is that I'm not a politician. So I can speak to people on everyday language and get them to connect. Australia has been divided. It's been divided by political lines. It doesn't matter which side is screaming, we don't want American politics. They're bringing it into our country. They're making us choose a side. That's not okay. We can disagree. That's democracy. We should be proud of our disagreements. But what we need to do is have a line of communication that's unified, that's not fear-based, that's not going to push you and say, well, if you don't do that, then I'm not going to do this. This is now focused around the community solution. And that's what I'm sick of. I'm sick of everyone saying tit for tat, tit for tat. I'm here because I've left a party to become an independent. And the reason I did that is because as we were door knocking, people were telling me what their issues were. They were telling me, hey, council is way too involved in our lives. We can't even renovate, but if we sell our block, we can put 6 townhouses on it. And now the state government is saying, well, don't worry about what council says because we're not going to even listen to them. We're not going to listen to you. How do we fight state government without having proper representation who knows how to fight?
Who are you preferencing?
So we've gone with independents first. So Morgan, who's not here, I spoke to him. He's a young father, a young local who lives in the area. So I've preferenced him second. I've preferenced Wade third, and then Nicole fourth. But preferences go your way in the lower house. So whichever way you want to do it, feel free to do it. Oh, it is.
You'll be called that woman if you get in there. It will be. You've got big enough shoulders to call that.
I probably have the thickest skin you could ever imagine. The thickest skin. To be perfectly honest, I broke up a fight on Saturday. 2 drunk men were jumping on each other and there was one security guard, so I grabbed the other. I'm not afraid to get in when it's dirty. Our motto in our house is if you can help safely, you do. Okay, and the one thing that's actually been, this actually goes back to our, to what someone else was saying, so I think it was you, Colleen. What we've done now with our young is that we haven't taught them what activism truly is. We've taught them what slacktivism is. They think by putting a little circle around their Facebook or, going by a little protest, they're doing something. When the Syrian refugee crisis happened, I packed my 3 children and 300 kilos of clothes and we went over there because I believe in humanity and that's how you help. When my children were young, we didn't give them a birthday gift. They gave a birthday give. We'd go down there and introduce them to the homeless. They'd pick out a meal and sometimes, my God, it was a banquet. But we'd sit down and we'd eat it with it because that's true giving and that's true helping. My job is to lead by example. That's my job. That's why we started our business in construction. That's why I'm a mum, and that's why I'm here. I will go in there and I will shame them into leading my way and going our way, actually. What Australia wants, what a constituent wants. And that's to be heard, and that's to be represented, and that's not to be dictated to. Let's make this fair.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Right.